Hello dear traders, I'm Anna Kasatkina. You're watching the latest financial calendar on Insta TV. At the end of this trading week, the following macroeconomic reports are expected to be out. On Friday, the United States will unveil the unemployment report for March. Economists anticipate that the jobless rate would have fallen to 4%. In February, the jobless rate held at 4.1% for the fifth straight month. It was slightly above market expectations of 4%. The number of unemployed people increased by 22,000 to 6.71 million. The number of long-term unemployed people, jobless for 27 weeks or more, was essentially unchanged at 1.4 million in February and accounted for 20.7% of the unemployed. Over the year, the number of long-term unemployed was down by 369,000. Also on Friday, a report non-farm payrolls for March will be delivered in the United States. Experts predict that the number of employed people would have grown by 190,000. Non-farm payrolls in the United States increased by 313,000 in February of 2018, following an upwardly revised 239,000 in January and beating market expectations of 200,000. It is the highest increase in payrolls since July of 2016. Employment rose in construction, retail, trade, professional and business services, manufacturing, financial activities and mining. Average hourly earnings rose by 2.6% from a year ago, following a downwardly revised 2.8% gain. The report signals the labor market remains strong and will keep driving economic growth, while the wage figures show a cooling from a pace that spurred financial turbulence last month on concern that the Federal Reserve could raise interest rates faster. Meanwhile, the unemployment rate remains well below Fed estimates of levels sustainable in the long run. Another key Friday's event will be a release of the labor market statistics from Canada for March. Most analysts expect that the jobless rate would have remained at 5.8%, while employment grew by 20,300. In February, the unemployment rate in Canada decreased to 5.8% from 5.9% in January and was below market expectations for 5.9%. Employment was up by 15,400 as an increase in part-time employment largely offset a decline in full-time employment. The numbers are consistent with a tight labor market, with little slack left after Canada's strong economic performance last year prompted a hiring boom. While the February gain is below monthly averages over the past year, it's more in line with what would be considered as normal for an economy the size of Canada. On top of these events, the following macroeconomic statistics may influence the market dynamics at the end of this week. On Thursday, financial markets in China will be closed for a holiday. Australia and Canada will publish data on trade balance. The UK is to release data on the services sector activity. The US is expected to reveal a weekly report on jobless claims. On Friday, head of the Bank of England Mark Carney and Fed's chairman Jerome Powell are expected to deliver a speech. And this concludes the calendar of the latest financial events prepared for you by Insta TV team. Thank you for watching and see you back soon. Bye.